Coach Moody. Welcome as head coach. I mean, you've grown up here in Crawford your entire life. What does it mean to now, go from one of the voices in the locker room now to the main voice?
Oh no, it's something that my wife, my family, we've always been in Crawford. My role models, the guys who molded me throughout my life, they were my coaches. So being able to come back and give to these young men and the community that gave me so much, that means the world.
And what was your initial reaction when you were named head coach?
Well, I was excited and fired up, and it's something, like I said, this place means the world to me and my family, and having the opportunity to work with these guys, and we've got a great staff here, and it's just there's a lot of energy, and I know the coaching staff's fired up to get started, and I know I am as well.
You talk about that energy. I hear that every Crawford game, every seat is filled. Talk a little bit about the community and what it means to be a Pirate.
The community here, it's second to none. They love these young men, these young women. They show up for all of our ball games. They're loud. They go above and beyond the expectation of any community, and we really, just what they do for us, it goes far beyond the classroom. These kids are the way they are because of the families they have at home. These young men and women show up, and it makes our job easy, and that goes to show the character of their parents and how they're raised, and just the expectations that's put on them, and they show up every day ready to learn, ready to work, and they're a very disciplined group.
What are your expectations for this upcoming fall season?
We're going to be disciplined, and we're going to play hard. And these guys, they've known me. I've had them the last couple years. I've had them in basketball. I've had them in track. All the coaches, we're all on the same page with the discipline that we're going to show from week to week, the integrity that we're going to play with. It's just a passion that these young men have instilled in them from a young age. And again, that goes back to the community, that goes back to the coaches that came before us. It's just instilled in these young men, so they make our job easy.
A lot of history here at Crawford. I mean, we're sitting in front of all these trophy cases with a lot of state championships in them, and I hear that you were actually a member of the 2004 state championship team. Tell me about that experience.
Well, that group, we just had a very close bond, and that goes for most of the groups that come through here. Just the bond that these young men, being in a small school environment, they're in all the same classes together. When they leave the halls here, they're all hanging out together. So the bond that you create with your teammates, and being holding yourself accountable for your teammates, that's one of the things that these guys take pride in. They're going to do the best they can, so the guys that are next to them benefit from that. So just being unselfish, that's the biggest thing. And with the state championship team, it was the bond we had. It was the coaching staff and just the discipline and that was instilled upon us at that point in time. And that's why I wanted to come back, because I wanted to be able to do the same thing for the young men that are coming through these halls now.
And picture yourself in that 2004 Crawford jersey. What would your younger self be saying right now?
Man, well, it was always a dream. I've always known that I wanted to coach, and being able, like I said, to come back home and do that. And on staff right now, I have guys that coached me, and so being able to work with them and seeing a different side of them, and the standard here never changes. We always take pride in what we're doing, and having those coaches on staff that were there when I was in school, when I was playing, they've made the transition easy.
And is it a little weird for those coaches now, since they were coaching you and now you're,
I hope not. I hope not, but I bet it is a little bit. I mean, there's some jabs that go back and forth every once in a while, and they have some memories from back when I played, and so we go back and forth, but they're great coaches. They're high character guys, and we're lucky to have them on staff.
And share a little bit of those memories. At least one that you think that really sticks with you.
Well, our linebacker coach and O-line coach right now, Coach Abel, he was the one that As I was coming up, I was a linebacker, and so I remember being a freshman. You walk out on the field your freshman year, you don't know what to expect, and he was kind of that calm within that storm. And he's still like that. He's our strength and conditioning coordinator here. He does a great job in the weight room for us, but just the bond that he had with me, and that's carried on to today. And it's a weird transition going from the athlete to a peer, and being able to work with him, it's been an honor.
How does that transition help you, being the athlete to a coach, especially in a community that you've grown up in your whole life?
Well, like I said, the standard here never changes. And so we're going to be disciplined. We're going to have pride in what we're doing, and that standard's the same. And that was instilled a long time ago with my head coaches, with Coach Murphy, Coach Kelm, Coach Jacobs, Coach Bruce. Those were coaches from a long time ago that instilled those values in me, and they've been instilled in this program since it started. And so it makes it an easy transition because those standards are the same standards that I have today.
And what did it take to win that state championship in 2004?
Well, any state championship, it takes talent, it takes discipline, and it takes a little bit of luck. Well, going back and thinking about some of those games, there was just one pass, one tackle away from not being where we were. But we were always prepared. Our coaches did a great job, and that's the goal now. Our kids will always step on the field prepared for whatever the other team throws at them.
Shifting gears to the team now, they have their first practice on Monday at, you said 7 a.m.?
7 a.m.
7 a.m., bright and early. How's that first practice going to go? What are your expectations for the first day?
We've had great participation this summer. So we've been able to work with these guys all summer. We've got great numbers. We've got a really strong group of senior leaders on our team. We'll have 17 seniors this year, and the expectation's very high. And this is going to be a player-led team. We talk about it all the time that your good teams are coach-led, your great teams are player-led. And the senior group we have, they've really taken that and run with it. And they're doing a really good job bringing the younger guys up to speed. And so I know those guys are fired up. I'm fired up for them. They're a great group of young men on and off the field, in the classroom. Very smart group. So being able to get things going, it's going to happen quick with these guys. It's not going to be a long process because, like I said, they're very smart. They're high energy. They're very disciplined. So again, this group makes our job easy, and they're fired up and ready to go.
Speaking of those 17 seniors, do each of them bring something different to the table?
Oh, there's no doubt. Whether it's their skill or their personality. Not only are they a very talented group, a very smart group, but they're a fun group. They're a joy to be around. They're guys that, and that's the thing, even with my coaches, when I graduated and move on, they kept up with me. They're constantly checking on me. Even to this day, my coaches, they're Coach Kelm, Coach Murphy, Coach Jacobs, they call all the time. And so that's something with these guys too. Once they leave these halls, it's not over. They're Crawford Pirates for life. But like I said, they're a great group of young men, and they're ready to go.
From the first day of summer camp now to the last day of summer camp, what did you notice from the team?
Just the bond, and the chemistry that forms between them. So every year you have your juniors and we talk about it, at the end of the year, you're not juniors anymore, you're seniors. So from sport to sport, you graduate, from one sport to the other. Once that season's over, you're no longer a junior, you're a senior now. And the transition for those guys has been easy. They're natural leaders, and they've done a great job kind of keeping our younger guys, getting them up to speed throughout the summer.
How important is that strong bond and chemistry for success on the field?
The stronger that bond is, the harder you're going to play for the guys next to you. So it's huge, and I think that's one of the reasons why our group in 2004 was so successful, is just that chemistry we had, that bond we had. And so going into this season, these guys are a very close-knit group across the board, and they love each other, and they're going to play hard for each other.
What is Crawford football going to do this season?
We're going to get better every game. Every game we're going to get better, and wherever that leads us, it leads us.
And based off of what you saw already as head coach, if you could describe the team in, I guess, 3 words, which 3 words would you choose?
Describe the team in 3 words. We're going to be, they're going to be a disciplined group, and they're going to play hard.
And which game are you, I guess, most excited for that has like the most anticipation behind it, and why? I know it's so hard probably to pick one.
No, right now it's just game 1. We go 1 game at a time, and after game 1 it'll be game 2. After game 2 it'll be game 3. So every game we're going to approach it like it's our last game. And so when those guys step on the field, they're going to be ready to go, and they're going to leave it all on the field.
And which players have stepped up so far? You don't have to name any specifically, but you talked a lot about the seniors. What have you seen from the younger kids?
Well, those younger guys, we have several returning that played really big minutes for us last year, and so those guys are just ready to step into a bigger role. I mean, we talked about the seniors stepping up and being the leaders of the team. Well, we've got younger guys doing the same. So we encourage all of our kids to be role models, to be leaders. And those younger guys, they see the example that our seniors are setting forth, and they step right into the roles.
And the 1 year that Coach Robinson was here, what did you learn from him?
The energy. Coach Robinson, he's a high energy guy. The players loved him. He's a great coach, but just the energy and the passion that he brought to the program, you could see it. It's contagious. If you're a high energy guy, your players are going to be high energy, and so that's what I noticed with him. He simplified it to where our kids could play fast, and so he brought a whole lot, and he did a great job with the guys, and we're going to miss him.
And what does it mean to be a Crawford Pirate for many who don't know?
It's community. It's community and being able to give back to this community, and the pride to wear the C and be able to go out on Friday nights for football, on Tuesday nights for volleyball and basketball, and to run track. It's just about having that C on your uniform, knowing what that means, knowing that you have a community that is behind you and what you do. And it's our job as coaches and players to represent our community in the best way. And that's something that just over the years, it's the discipline, it's the integrity, it's wearing that C, knowing that you represent more than just yourself. You're representing this community, and we go out there and we do the best we can to make the community proud.
And tell us a little bit more about yourself for those who may not know a lot about you.
Well, I grew up here in Crawford my whole life. My family's come through here. My kids are now going to school here as well. My wife's the principal at the elementary. She's a good one. She's a keeper. But just it's such a tight-knit group, from the staff to the community. It's a place where you trust your kids. You can let them go out on their bike and they can ride around for hours, and you're not worried about where they are. So it's exciting to be back, and we're just thrilled to keep this going.
So they know what it means to be a Crawford Pirate.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
And what's it going to be like when you step onto the field for the first time as a head coach? Can you envision it right now?
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be, the energy's always there. Especially at our stadium. Our stadium's it's a unique environment, and any coach that steps on it, they can feel it. It's an energy. Everything's right there. We're surrounded by trees, and but when you step on that field, you can definitely feel a different type of energy. I was lucky enough to play on it. Now I'm lucky enough to coach on it.
And what community support have you received since being named head coach and athletic director?
Oh, it's nonstop. It's nonstop. The community reaches out, and they want to help in every way possible. And that's the thing. Yeah, we've got great parents. We've got a great community, and they support these kids in everything.
Great. Well, thank you, Coach. It was so nice meeting you, and excited for football season.
Yeah,
we'll see you
ready
on the
to go.
sidelines.
All right.